Yes, week 14.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It may be hard to find a running lane today. The Raiders have the best rush defense in the league, and they're going against the Broncos, who will try to avoid becoming one-dimensional. With that, let's hand things over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 14 matchup.
Larry, apart from a 13-year gap in L.A., we are at the home of the Raiders since 1966. But how much longer will they be playing football in Oakland, California? Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason.
My God, I can't take this dude serious no more, man.
He's still watching.
Get this game, man. Yeah, I just wanted to see the part. Yeah, who throws Stafford, who throws it up to Ruben Randall, who's harder to handle than a melting candle.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. From the gun on third down, it's Lynch. He's got time. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed.
So on fourth down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense.
Big early third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up. On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
These last days already.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Alfred Morris, you got to carry the load.
Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Lynch. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up... Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through, and that will make it 6-0. So it goes down as an 8-play. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. 3rd and 11, and some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. On 3rd down, Lynch finding time. Pressure from his line, and he goes down hard.
Alden Smith, nice.
Alden Smith in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him
with the
on the
sack.
year.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense.
So not much left here before we reach halftime as the offense is out there now hoping to put together a scoring drive before they head to the locker room. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They go play action here on 1st down. 1:57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
And the Bears are a 90 overall. Holy shit, check this one. I'm only 6-6. What we got? No, let's watch all of them.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have highlights and analysis of this first half. I'm guessing mostly defensive highlights that we will see.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. No touchdown scored yet so far.
Oh, yeah, boys got Burns. Can he do it? Oh, yep, all the way. 99 yards. Nope. Run from scrimmage. Gerard Black.
Great play there. 99 yards. And the Raiders have
He's a Jakeem Grant. That's like 40, 50 pounds heavy.
Ties for the longest in NFL history.
How about that? Was that Tony Dorsett?
He was a free agent.
And 83
for Dallas
on a Monday night, yeah.
Damn.
And only 10 guys lined up on offense on that play.
So he's overall 70.
And we just saw. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt.
45-year-old right.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Yep. This dude is definitely down with the Raiders.
Points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out. One receiver left, three to the right.
You can't miss a field goal.
From the shotgun, it's Lynch. He's got time in the pocket. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away.
It's his fault. He missed the kick like last week too. It's his fault. Blame him.
So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is
nice.
No good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide.
Timeout for the road now, I think.
The points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the third quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on third down? Let's find out.
Running on third down.
Dang, give me some.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Yeah.
Here's Carr. And for right side here, complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I don't know how you got that.
He went full skip.
They come out here in the eye. Into the red zone. It's Carr.
Oh.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this one down to the 10. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they bump the lead up to 4 now. The points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
And you're right, 2 extra DBs out there. And now Lynch. Got him in. He finds Sanders. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. Up Potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead? Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. This defense now trying desperately to hold on to this fourth quarter. To do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's the option going right. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now they'll look to throw it with Lynch. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Here we go. Lynch on 4th down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Oh, yeah, that's us. Okay.
After a very nice punt return, this offense is set up in great shape. 1st and goal. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The play clock's running down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
And they'll go on the ground. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this one is right through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go.
7 quarter. I'm up.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
How about you?
To throw again is Lynch. Sanders has it over the middle.
Oh, old school. Got shook.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
5, 15, 11, and the third.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
Really good, solid run right there, and they did it from a 4 wide receiver set. And if you're an offensive coordinator, they used to tell people, hey, we're going to throw the football. Now they use 4 receivers on the field to spread things out, give them more running lanes and more options. And also, it usually takes the bigger defenders off the field, makes the defense lighter and easier to run against.
Anderson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
But I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Man, I love you and Reed. Go to him anytime.
3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Lynch with it on 3rd and goal. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's
Jean-Baptiste.
A great read.
God, Johnson, he's gone.
Big turnover there as he...
Oh yeah, Quaz, did you turn your setting back off on your mic?
But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better.
Right now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now Carr completes it right side to Cooper. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out here in the eye. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not a whole lot. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now a handoff looking right. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Offense faces a 3rd and medium with 6 yards left. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That was good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Check. Here we go. Wide and Yates. Wide.
Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Raiders, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Denver, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the San Diego Chargers. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.